Hi, everybody. This is Erica with Blueberry Creek Design. If you want to contact me, please use the email below. And this is my second video. So just to review what we did last week, I've been experimenting with items in my recycle bin. And this is one example of what I did. I used a coated white cardboard on one side and aluminum duct tape on the other side. And I ran them through a Sizzix Big Shot, and I used this die, and then I used a texture plate after that. So I did a variety of those, and I also made some with soda can on one side and the aluminum duct tape on the other side. And these worked very well because the impression is pretty deep, but the ones I made with a shallow impression didn't go very well. These specifically, I really like the pattern on those, but they separated. You can see right there. So I decided I would try these again with a different kind of tape on the back. And I used some very gummy black extra grippy duct tape, and it was indeed extra grippy. I ran these through the Sizzix, and as you can see, the edges are pretty rough. It took me a lot of times to get that through the machine, and it probably was not good for it. And then also, when I went to poke the hole at the top, it kept closing up on me. So I was not so fond of this experiment, but good to know at least. And then the other thing I discovered is I'd forgotten what pigment I used to coat this earring. And I liked it a lot, and I couldn't remember if I'd used paint or marker. It turns out I used paint. On these, I used a black Sharpie marker. Sorry, that is not focusing very well. Let's see, because it's black. But anyway, I did like the impression of the paint better. So I made two discoveries. Don't use the extra grippy black tape, and use paint instead of the marker. So I was setting out to make those again, and this time I thought, well, I would make that same pattern and design, but using cardboard from a soda can, the outside that's coated, and the silver duct tape on the back. And then I got a little distracted, and I actually, my plan was to do this again, and then I really liked the opposite side. So I'm thinking I might actually just use this as the top side. And again, I used a texture plate on that, a Tim Holtz texture plate. So that was one thing I thought was pretty successful. Let's see, where's the other one? Here's the other one. I think I like this one even better. And then I tried, I used this die running through the Sizzix machine, and let's see which pattern. Oh, this, I hadn't tried this Tim Holtz pattern before, and I really liked it a lot. And I don't remember what the names of these are, but if you go look up Tim Holtz plates, you'll be able to find them online. And I used some pink cardboard that was coated from a soda container. And I got these, and I was really quite happy with those. And look how, here's the other one. So you can never get the same pattern twice, because you line them up in different places on the plate. And that's what I really like about this. You cannot duplicate these. And look how pretty the back came out with that nice tape. And I decided I would just leave that a plain silver. It was so pretty just the way it was. So that was another success. Let's see. I had made these before, but I was not able to find a bead yet that I really liked. So they've been kind of sitting in this condition. And again, I used a Tim Holtz, I think it was a wood plate, something like that. And then I decided, I had left the silver backing plain, and then I decided I would run some black paint across it, and I really, really like that. So I'm not sure if I want to use the front or the back. I like them both. And I'm thinking maybe I can find a way to switch around so you could have kind of granimals or interchangeable earrings. So I'm thinking about that. You can see from this how the pattern is different. And all I did was put one earring facing down on the plate and one earring facing up because I like to have a slightly different pattern and I never know what I'm going to get. So those are successes. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with those yet. I also made, I used some toilet paper roll. We all have those around. So this is a slightly different texture. And they look like leather. So that's black and green paint. And I embossed it with, let's see, actually this was a little plate. It kind of looks like cobblestones. I really like that one. And I thought, again, the back was really, really pretty, so I left it alone. So I'm going to do some more with toilet paper roll. And then, let's see. I decided instead of turning the aluminum can inside out, that I would use the outer side of the aluminum can, and that might stick better to the aluminum foil. So I think that actually was a success. And I really like the pattern on these. They're very shiny. And then I had the aluminum on the back. And I ran it through a texture plate again. And this one I'm not particularly fond of, but I think on applications where I want just a very light texture, they're really good. So I will be making more of those. Again, a Tim Holtz texture plate. And then I had one that I just think I'm going to abandon. I used this texture plate, which I really like, but maybe it's better for leather. I tried it with leather and I did like it. And I tried it first with some cardboard, and then I tried to paint the cardboard, and you can see that was kind of a hot mess. And then I also tried to paint it. This was one with the soda can turned inside out and the aluminum duct tape, and that really didn't go very well. And then I just did, I knew this would work using the aluminum can and the aluminum foil on the back, because I knew they would stick because it's a deep pattern. But actually, because the pattern was so deep, it poked through to the other side. I don't know if you can see the space through that. So in terms of using this pattern on cardboard and aluminum can, I think this one might be a fail. So that's it for week 2, and stay tuned for next week to see what I do. Thank you so much.